My beloved child, I see you, the weight you're carrying, the doubts that creep in, and the quiet fears you hold deep within. But listen closely, because today I have a message just for you. It's not just any message. It's one that holds the power to transform your journey, to uncover the purpose hidden in your pain, and to ignite the strength within you that's waiting to rise. This is your moment, a divinely appointed time to hear what will guide, protect, and prepare you for the incredible future that lies ahead. Stay with me until the very end, because every word carries the breakthrough you've been searching for. Don't let this moment pass you by. Your next chapter begins here, and it's one you won't want to miss. Today, I need you to hear this very clearly. Everything will be fine, no matter how dark the situation looks right now. I am with you, and I will make sure you come out on the other side stronger than ever before. I need you to let this truth settle deep in your heart, because it's more than just words. It's a promise. You've been overwhelmed, wondering if the struggle will ever end. You've asked yourself, will things ever get better? Let me answer that for you. Yes, they will. I need you to trust me. You may not see the full picture now, but I do. I've already mapped out the path ahead, and I want you to walk it with confidence, knowing that I am guiding your every step. Every worry, every doubt, every fear is temporary. My plans for you are eternal, and everything will be fine. Child of mine, if you seek the abundance of my blessings, make your needs known. Tap, yes, I need, and trust that my hand is ready to deliver all that you desire from me, my child. Stop what you're doing for just a moment and let my voice fill your heart. The storms in your life feel intense right now. I know it feels like you can't find a way out, like the waves are pulling you under. But I need you to understand, the storms don't last forever. The clouds will part, the sun will shine again, and peace will return to your heart. Everything will be fine because I am the one calming the storm. You don't have to do this alone. I'm right here, walking with you through every challenge you face. You've been staring at the closed doors in front of you, wondering why things aren't working out the way you hoped. You've been praying, asking me for guidance, but it seems like nothing is changing. I want you to listen carefully, my child. I am working behind the scenes, even when you can't see it. Just because you don't see immediate results doesn't mean I'm not at work. I have a plan that is greater than you can imagine, and everything will be fine in time. Trust in my timing, not your own, because my timing is always perfect. Think about everything you've already been through, the challenges you've overcome, the obstacles you've navigated, and the strength you found in the toughest times. Do you think I brought you this far just to let you fail now? No, my child, I will never abandon you. You may be tired, you may feel like giving up, but I want to remind you, you are stronger than you think because I am with you. Everything will be fine because I am the one holding you up, carrying you through the hardest days. Keep walking in faith, and you will see that the best is yet to come. I see the fear in your heart. I know the worries that keep you up at night, but I want you to hear me clearly now. Your worries are not bigger than my power. I created the universe. I hold the stars in place, and I am holding you too. There is nothing you face that I cannot handle. I am greater than your deepest fear, stronger than your biggest problem, and more powerful than anything that comes against you. Everything will be fine because I am on your side, and with me, nothing is impossible. There are times when things don't go the way you planned, and it's easy to feel frustrated or discouraged. But my child, I want you to know that I always have your best interest at heart. I see the bigger picture, and sometimes I close certain doors to protect you or to redirect you to something better. Everything will be fine because my plans for you are always good. Even when you don't understand what's happening, trust that I am working things out for your good. I love you too much to lead you astray. If this message has spoken to your spirit, my child, click the like button and let it be a token of your gratitude for my love. I know the weight you've been carrying, the trials, the heartaches, the disappointments. They feel like they are more than you can bear. But my child, hear me now. I am working through your difficulties. The very challenges that seem like obstacles are the same ones I will use to strengthen you, to mold you, and to prepare you for greater things. You may not see it yet, but one day you will look back and understand how everything you went through was necessary for your growth. Everything will be fine, because even in the darkest moments, I am working for your good. Fear is a powerful emotion, and I see how it has gripped your heart at times. It whispers lies into your mind, telling you that things won't get better, that you're not enough, that there's no hope. But I am here to tell you, fear is a liar. I am the God of peace, and I am here to fill your heart with that peace. Everything will be fine because I am replacing your fear with faith. Trust in me, and I will give you the courage to face whatever comes your way. Fear has no place in your life when you are walking in my love. You may be looking at your situation right now and thinking there's no way this can turn around. It's too far gone. But my child, listen to me carefully. I am the God of miracles. I have the power to change things in an instant. What seems impossible to you is not impossible for me. You are on the edge of a breakthrough, and I am about to do something in your life that you never expected. Everything will be fine, not because of your strength, but because of my power. Keep believing, keep hoping, and watch what I will do. You've been trying to handle everything on your own, but I want you to know that help is on the way. I have seen your struggle, and I am sending people into your life who will help you, support you, and lift you up when you feel weak. You were never meant to do this alone. I am placing the right people in your path, and they will be a source of encouragement and strength for you. Everything will be fine, because I am orchestrating everything in your favor. And you will see that you are not walking this journey by yourself. There have been moments when you wondered if I had forgotten about you, when it seemed like your prayers were unanswered and your hopes were fading. But my child, listen to me now. I have never forgotten you. Every prayer you've whispered, every tear you've cried, every hope you held on to, I have seen it all, and I am moving on your behalf. Everything will be fine because I am faithful. I keep my promises, and I will never abandon you. You are always in my heart and in my plans. You may feel uncertain about the future, unsure of what's next, or how things will turn out. But I want you to know this. Your future is bright. I have already gone ahead of you, preparing the way. Everything will be fine because I am the one who holds your future, and I have plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Your best days are not behind you. They are ahead of you. Keep moving forward with faith, knowing that I am guiding you into a future filled with hope and promise. In the midst of everything you're going through, I want you to find rest in me. Let go of the worries. Let go of the fears. Rest in the knowledge that I am in control and that I am working all things together for your good. My peace is available to you, and I want you to take hold of it. Everything will be fine when you trust me enough to rest, to stop striving, and to let me carry you. My peace will guard your heart and mind, and you will find the strength you need to keep going. You've been asking, seeking, and knocking, hoping for an answer to your prayers. I want you to know that I am the answer. Everything you need is found in me. Everything will be fine because I am working in ways you cannot see. Trust in me, and I will answer you. And when I do, it will be better than you ever imagined. I am not slow in keeping my promises. The answer is coming, and it will be right on time. My child, everything will be fine. I need you to believe that, to trust that, and to let that truth settle deep in your heart. I am with you, and I will never leave you. You are not alone in this journey, and you are not forgotten. The struggles you face today are temporary, but my love and my plans for you are eternal. My beloved child, will you extend your hand to support the work of my kingdom? Click below to buy me a coffee and help spread my message far and wide through this channel. Your love and contribution bring joy to my heart. Thank you, dear one, for your kindness. My adored child, I come to you with a critical message. A time of extraordinary favor is standing by you. A period filled with tranquility, triumph, vitality, and plenteousness. I long to supply all of this and more to you, my child. Your dedicated travel and undaunted dedication in my nearness have not gone unnoticed. For this devotion, you merit wonderful favors beyond compare. Review how I have shielded your way these past months, conveying you from hurt time and again. If you look for open entryways and bountiful abundance from above, you must stay established in my lessons without wavering. Let no trace of doubt enter your mind presently or in the days to come. My nearness may stay with you continually. Maintain a strategic distance from ways of resistance and pointless thought. What I put at my side is securely appointed, not as it were by my power, but by your steadfast faith in my promises. Beneath my careful eye, until the end of time, discover refuge. This month, open your heart and tune in eagerly to my daily guidance, for I will disclose the specific range I hold for you. Do not escape your trials to live a careless life void of meaning. You are significantly prized by me, indispensably to my design, your family, your children, and indeed your community. If you believe my words, believe moreover in this. I have ingrained within you a unique mission. However, don't rush into deeds or wander without my guidance. Act not on heart and mind alone. Look for my wisdom. Sometimes making choices like expecting to shower you with favors, but by my timing and strategy, you are not destined for the fortunes or ways of others, their accomplishments or fleeting fame. For you, I have created remarkable endowments and a stream flooding with undiscovered blessings and abilities. Even now, these prospects extend out. Sometime recently, you and those gifts will arrive when suitable, but you must stay devoted to my lessons and ever in my company to claim what is yours by right. Without wasting time watching the interests of others, step into your destined place. Your dreams are nearing reality. Your most profound longings are soon to be satisfied, and your authority will flourish as never before. With energy for life, mental strength to confront fights, and perseverance to endeavor in your work, get ready to seize the reach I have stamped out for you. But as you walk on toward triumph, let my words guide your every step. Counsel me, sometimes recently progressing, commit to your path, give your all, and exemplify grit in every battle you experience. Wherever your travel takes you, anticipate to find goodwill and regard for you. To be a guide of sympathy and humility, I caution you not to tread the road of those who seek the fleeting praise of this world, chasing riches to earn transitory adoration and approval. Despite the fact that those immersed in reverence have their hearts destroyed, their spirits fastened to dreams. When I give plenteous favors upon you, it is not for open exhibition or to lure the envious. Clear away the harmful weeds of envy. Don't exchange your family's peace for empty plots. Avoid self-appointed mantles of leadership or mentorship that would, as it were, nourish your pride. Safeguard your heart with the utmost care. Hear these words with extreme earnestness. You will choose to trust me and not question the veracity of this message passed on to you. However, know that my word will accomplish its purpose. I have already planted it inside your soul, and it will without a doubt be a natural product indeed. Presently, your life teeters on the brink of change. I favor, watch over, and bring increase to those steadfast to me who do not repel or desert me. I desire your victory in all areas, for I long for your soul to thrive through my divine word. Your petitions might not go unnoticed. I don't want you to look for me only in seasons of joy, sorrow, or weakness. I welcome your supplications at all times. Take joy in your prayer and cheer to see your eagerness for altar. Pay attention indeed. Presently, I hone your spiritual focus and bless your soul with my all-powerful peace. Feel my nearness. I am with you. Every promise I make to you will come to pass. Seek after me with vigor. Dive deeply into my word and set out to ask in confidence. I'll find your dedication and faith have paid off luxuriously. Cry out to me, and I will answer, disclosing the tremendous and wonderful overflowing with profound favoring plan. You will be astounded as I uncover secrets and offer favors beyond your comprehension. Certify your confidence in me, knowing that this month is appointed for favors and supplication, delight and self-reflection. Pay close attention, letting no part of this message elude you. Take note. Devote this month to retaining my word daily, allowing it to seep into your soul and revive you. Indeed, in the midst of trials, rumors, ambushes, and vulnerabilities, don't give way to fear or weariness, for I stand beside you, willing to help. Child, if my words have brought peace to your soul, tap the like button and let your heart's response shine forth. I am not one where the other removed nor concealed from you. You will look heavenward, hands elevated in praise and reverence. However, I stay at your side. I don't falter or disappear. Keep in mind my promise to you is unbreakable, and my word irrevocable. Should you stumble, your honest-to-goodness regret, coupled with simple faith, will lead you back to the path of favoring, for I am your Savior, your only God. I direct you to stand beneath my care, indeed navigating dry lands where the landscape is unforgiving. In case your soul yearns for favor, however invisible, press ahead. Don't stop or forget my love for you in light of your ongoing hardships. These too will pass. Take one more step forward in confidence and faith. I will be there to welcome you, giving living water to quench your thirst and replenish your soul. Your soul's thirst will flood with oil. I will delicately cleanse your feet and tenderly dry them with my immaculate peace. You are significantly prized and valued by me, possessing a beloved place in my kingdom, within your family and your current household. Never forget your destiny to stay with me for eternity. Your presence and purpose are eternal, so ready yourself to dwell until the end of time in my sacred nearness. Of course, it is your faith that gives you confidence in what you trust, for assurance that you will receive every favor asked of me. Your faith is more valuable than any natural treasure, granting wisdom for wise decisions and resilience to persevere. My heavenly spirit communicates with your deepest being, comforting you that even if you stumble or fall, my love for you remains unshakable, and my nearness in your life is irrefutable. You must never question this, indeed. When engulfed by storms or confused by circumstances around you, the seed I've planted within you will never fade. My beloved, let these words sink deep into your soul. I cherish you beyond measure. This truth will never change. My promise and the new beginnings I joyfully offer are yours in abundance each morning. As you rise, let these affirmations resound through your mind, a reminder of my constant nearness. Your journey brims with purpose. Retreat from fear and doubt. They are not your calling. I expected for your growth, for you to rise above shadows of weakness and see your true self, a creation of great excellence and unique worth, endowed with extraordinary talents and favors from your Creator. Review how you've risen triumphant from each past trial, not by your strength alone, but through my empowering presence. What you cried out for quietly was my strength lifting you up, not mere chance or self-determination. Acknowledge this divine intervention, for it is in your fervent faith that you find my guidance and direction. Despite feeling abandoned, you've seen how I showered you with abundant love and came to you. I did not weigh your failures against you, nor did I withhold forgiveness for your faults. I rescued you from desperate situations and granted you victory exactly when you needed it most. In the months ahead, rest assured, I stay close. I cherish you deeply and will continuously remind you of this truth, knowing how hearing my voice strengthens your soul. The strength born of my love for you is endless. As you follow me wholeheartedly, journey through the coming days with steadfast confidence, spreading favor everywhere you go. Expect wonders still hidden from you now, wells of joy flooding up but never empty. Your steadfast faith coupled with gratitude will open heaven's stores, showering you and your loved ones with sacred endowments. So I ask you, will you believe my promise to you? Stand tall and step boldly into a victorious season, fueled by your faith. My spirit whispers gently to your innermost self, mixing your heart with divine support and healing your wounds with tender affirmations of my love. Day and night, I will support you with the truth that sets you free, illuminating you to understand your true identity and overcome every obstacle in your path. You have a place with me, my courageous one, my mighty warrior, my victor. By staying true, I will lift you higher and empower you for greater works as you advance. Your cries do not go unheard. I'm moved by every tear that falls. You seek me with genuine and sincere faith, lowering yourself to ask my Savior for your life, fully aware of my love for you, and trusting my response will surely come. Your tears have touched my heart in due time. I myself will gently wipe each one away forever. Your perseverance and soul will be blessed with dreams of my nearness. There's no need to wait for eternity to witness my glory and majesty. Indeed, now is the time to receive wondrous gifts where you stand. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. All sense of your persevering faith and commitment to me awaits supernatural signs and wonders to unfold through your faith. I guarantee to bless you with the finest blessings, like the choicest wheat and brilliant honey, continuously overflowing more than you ask. March strikingly forward for countless blessings chase after you. Grow out to welcome them through our partnership together. You are well prepared to grasp all of heaven's store. Your prayers and perseverance have cleared the way for this joyful moment. Colossal blessings are indeed now raining upon you. Cherish this moment, for you've been granted life anew. I plant you with valor, reminding you not to look back on the past. Proceed persevering in prayer, working diligently and wholeheartedly. Offer me your wholehearted heart and devotion. Look to me and persistently seek, and all your needs will be provided generously. Consider these words day by day like priceless treasure. Open wide the doors of your soul, and I will bless you beyond compare. With faith, trust, and love as you journey through life and face change and challenges, be mindful your enemy strives to dissolve your faith, undermine your confidence, and steal your peace. However, harbor this truth. No power surpasses the love and authority of your mighty Father who cherishes you deeply. The adversary seeks to hurt you, but his efforts are ultimately powerless against my might. Cunning and evil will crush and defeat all who oppose you. They may end up confused and embarrassed. I urge you to embrace your true identity, not as the world may label you, but as you truly are in my eyes, good and changed. Open your heart to me, and I will hold you, igniting a radical fire within you. Embrace self-love, move forward, and handle obstacles with strength and clarity, remaining true to the lessons I've laid out for you. I pour out my Spirit upon you, a holy fire imprinting each fiber of your being. The old has gone, the new has come. This overflowing ushers in a season of divine increase. Plans once stalled will suddenly surge forward and bear fruit overnight. Anticipate sudden breakthroughs and turnarounds. Watch as I amplify your influence for my glory. The limited gives way to the unlimited as you step into the realm of the marvelous. I am catalyzing exponential increase and rapid multiplication in every area of your life. Relational, financial, career-related, and spiritual. You may accomplish more in the next 12 months than in the past 12 years combined. The seeds you've sown steadfastly, lack of delay, will yield a bountiful harvest for all to see. This sensational turnaround is my divine arrangement. I am bringing you out of isolation and into the spotlight. Modern connections, collaborations, and relationships are forming. Indeed, now I am opening doors that seemed forever closed. Anticipate divine intersections and key arrangements with those who will help your vision come to pass. Much more than you can see alone, indeed. As you step into greater visibility, stay humble and remain meek. Protect your heart from pride or arrogance. Remember the strength by which you were protected, as it were, by my love and grace. And working within you, deliver me all the glory as I expand your influence. The barriers are coming down. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. I am extending your reach and capacity on every side. The old wineskins may not contain what I am about to pour out. Yes, a mighty wave of unprecedented favor and blessing is cresting now and is about to crash forcefully over your life, family, and career. An unstoppable crescendo is in this season. As this wave propels you higher, your courage will, as it were, grow brighter. The greater the elevation, the more clearly I will see my purpose for you. With this new perspective, your vision will greatly expand. You may dream bigger for my kingdom, implore bolder prayers, and take more significant risks for the gospel. The fire burning in your bones will drive you to move forward. My motivation overcomes uncharted territories, flooding gifts. Anticipate, as you say yes to me, the beginning of greater outpourings of extraordinary blessings are in store. If you stay humble and submissive as you walk in faithful obedience daily, anticipate ever-increasing measures of my Spirit, a never-ending surge tied within your journey, renewal and restoration. Wherever you set foot, my sheep, listen to my voice. My Spirit within you directs your every move. Remain steadfast to tune and insight to obey. Do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge me, and I will direct your paths into the most fruitful pastures. Precious child, your support through super thanks is an offering of love that multiplies. It allows my message to reach those in need of hope. As you click that button, you are sowing into a harvest of blessings that will overflow in your life. Radiance is shining on you as you surrender control and let me lead you on this experience. Unheard of delight dwells around the twist. Proclaim caution to the wind. Embrace the season of divine acceleration I have saved for you alone. Together we'll wander out to new horizons and deeper waters, overflowing with breakthrough. We'll venture into the profound and cast wide the nets of the gospel, capturing more than you dared ask or imagine. My blazing light within you is now ablaze. Not just like the dawns to begin with light, my glory rising upon you will draw in countless hungry souls from distant lands. As you serve, restoring and healing in my name, they will discover divine rebuilding and merciful protection beneath your wings. Yes, many who were once lost, broken, and surrendered will find their true selves and a place through the life-giving love penetrating your soul. By heaven's radiant fire burning within you, whole generations will come to walk in my marvelous light of restoration and share in my inexhaustible life, which you so readily embrace. The gift of your faith will grow through generations to come. Your love for me will ignite flares of dedication and immense hearts. In fact, red-hot ones will emerge in your wake, carrying this intercession from generation to generation. My promise stands until the end of time. The works I have called you to fulfill may lead to perfection through my grace, which never fails. Our commission journey now quickens. Keep your eyes fixed on me, beloved. Disregard distractions with single-minded commitment. Restrict nothing I ask of you. Believe in my outstretched hand to lead you and provide all you would like to achieve in our glorious mission. With joy, fix your eyes on the unseen, that realm produced by my very nearness, where you began and will one day return. But for now, you have important work to embrace here. Together, we'll spark heaven's eternal brilliance into the darkest valleys. Covered in soil, my blazing nearness goes. Sometime recently, you indeed, through the shadowed wilderness covered with sin's deceit, carry my light up nearness. Sometime recently, you were radiating burning, dispersing all anguish and lose hope. Bear the searing light shining on high rays of my brilliant banner, decorated with redemption's fire forward. Presently, O warrior mine, we ride forward with unyielding purpose. I make all things possible, divine transformation and generational turnaround. Take this note to heart as paradise's gates open. Light up the obscurity, favoring triumphs over deceit. Life swallows a passing foe. Forever let your praises ring out, beloved. Lift your voice and adore, offering up thanksgiving to my magnificent name, my holiness and flawless glory. Lift up my incomparable majesty, which secured your life that pivotal day when I got to be your Savior. Graciously sing my praises with the Holy One. Move with joy as we march on toward destiny. A victorious journey for more of my glorious presence compels us ever forward, with single-minded resolve. We are going, not yielding or looking back until my fullness saturates your soul with inevitable glory and divine experiences. Anticipate around each turn changes once considered outlandish as my profound presence crashes over your life with gathering force. Trials tormenting years will disintegrate overnight as my relentless tornado of power tears through. Nothing can block this approaching breakthrough from your supreme ruler. I am raising up a firewall of flaming blessed messengers around you, guardians sent to clear a way for heaven's official takeover. I, creator of your story, have spoken. My orders will not return void. Divine turnaround commences. Crush my beloved child, heed my words, and draw close. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the only true and living God who formed you and knows you intimately since the dawn of creation. My love has followed you, filled with fatherly love. I planted inside you an eternal spirit, a seed of divinity shining brightly amidst the darkness of a fallen world. Though humanity turned away, I have never ceased seeking after you. My covenant love endures until the end of time. I made you in my image for relationship, designed to walk in fellowship. However, you chose independence, straying far but never beyond my reach. In spite of rejection, I ran to meet you as a loving father, inviting home his long-lost child. My heart broke as I watched you struggle under burdens too overwhelming to bear, but I remained close, keeping you within the depth of your lost hope. My spirit lifted the veil, stirring within you an unquenchable yearning for reason. I mixed your heart, compelling you to rise above your torment, to overcome, to move beyond self-imposed confinements. You felt an overwhelm and limitation impelling you forward. That was my loving hold securing your steps. Your life-giving spirit set you free, uncovering your true identity as my precious treasure. I have never lost sight of your inherent worth and potential for greatness. Despite the fact that storms may assault you, the seeds of greatness I planted will light up for a time, but given the proper conditions, they will burst forward with startling resilience. I know your secret dreams, beloved, for I have given them extravagant dreams, anticipating their fulfillment. The beginning of heavenly creative abilities still ignites your weary heart as you reflect on those young goals. But the expectation darkens your face as outside voices plan to stifle my truth. Allegations took root, announcing you were as little as powerless, undeserving, dormant, compelled to compromise, and you withdrew from seeking after your Savior. However, one dream not denied to pass on, kept protected in your heart, an ember of trust continued within the midnight hour. My spirit breathed on the delicate fire, and it burned brightly once more. I found completion in your vision of a prospering life and opened the stores of versatility within. Listen to me now, my brave-hearted child. As I speak, power and destiny are upon you. Stand at attention, prepared to back each promise with power and nearness. What I have appointed cannot be blocked, reversed, or repudiated. Take this word and let it take root. You were made for victory, not defeat. My deliberate plan conceived you for success and greatness. Do not allow the vile whispers echoing past torment you. Bear my image within, and nothing can separate you from my immense love. Expel fear and step forward in boldness, envisioning yourself as triumphant, as free. Let each word serve to restore, to cover places of shame and inadequacy. Yet, this is a new revelation of your eternal character. You are destined to sparkle, shining with creativity to grow and thrive. While others may fail you, you will flourish, overcoming each obstacle through dependence on my spirit. Favoring and increase will chase you down until you are overwhelmed. Yell praise to them, unlike a conduit of my goodness. As you commit to caring, generosity, fear of need loses its grip. Grasp this prophetic vision. You are situated to be greatly blessed. Presently is the time to act. Stand up to expanding. There will always be challenges along the upward climb, but true victory requires testing the path taken and pushing past disappointment to claim the modern realm. Amen. Close the voice that calls you higher, and you may climb and use stature. Allow me to secure vision like a light illuminating each step. uncovering potential where others may seek limitation. Together, we'll venture into the incomprehensible through relentless pursuit. Have faith in a world filled with endless distractions. My love singles you out, while skeptics mock the unseen. Your unwavering faith moves my hand. Question the skeptics through divine power in our partnership. Continue developing sensitivity to my prompting. Step out and observe wonders, arrangements arranged to be ascribed to me. Our relationship is the catalyst that will open doors once firmly closed. You need only remain steadfast in faith, refusing worry's loss of direction. Together, we are going to open every blocked-off stronghold. Don't fear the turbulence of temporal trials or be vexed by those fighting for your devotion. I am bringing clarity within the midst of confusion. Cast off sorrow over past failures and reflect my vision of grace over you. I redeem life's intrusions after you surrender them to me, transforming obstacles into opportunities. Beloved, glory is standing by. Revelation in the midst of brokenness. When seen through the eyes of eternity, here I stand, arms open wide to grasp your story. Will you welcome me into your unfolding? Grant yourself over again in my living word and be reminded of my heart toward you. Let these resounding promises cleanse your recognition until seeing yourself as I see you. Receive every word as understanding. Welcome to deeper intimacy with me. Sit here in my nearness until my peace covers every anxiety and frailty. Keep in mind my heart is moved by humble truth. More than lofty words or outward shows, my spirit testifies to your soul. You are fully pardoned, completely acknowledged, and affectionately embraced. I know your deepest desires are for fellowship and connection. Beyond temporal struggles, set your heart on nurturing spiritual vitality and watch every aspect of life blossom as a result. Beloved, I call you to join with others who seek my voice and my peace. So subscribe and allow my words to uplift your spirit and inspire you every day. I am honoring your hunger and lining up openings for significant impact. Say yes to the experience I have arranged. The status quo will not fulfill that restless yearning within, for it can be captivated by my wild, untamable spirit. Forsake yourself to sacred submission. It will always lead to favor as your faith strengthens. Stand back in amazement at what I am accomplishing through your humility. Wonder how my grace would showcase his works and shine through common clay like you. Blessed, your yield gives solid ground for miracles to take root. Self-reliance gives way to God-reliance, and all over you turns. Grace is standing by. Revelation with my promise preserved. All sufficiency in all things, you may need nothing. Greatness as you chase my needs. Trials will not undermine your sense of security in me. Allow grace to idealize your character and clarify your calling. Remain steadfast through seasons of hardship and expectation. The Helping Collective's answered prayer will come to fruition as I appointed. Until then, hold firmly to my promises and hold tightly to natural discernments of faith. Since you cannot, however, see all I am creating in unseen realms, it does not invalidate my progress. And reasoned perseverance will procure faith and distance surpassing. Show inconvenience. Don't relinquish that which I am creating in you. In this blessed season, my timing is perfect. Both hold fast and work with strength and diligence. I store within you day by day supernatural strength. Rise to the tasks assigned to you. Do not succumb to mounting exhaustion or make concessions to depletion that lead nowhere. There's glory enough for each step of this sacred journey. Commend yourself with my nearness. Trade stress for worship at my feet. Allow my love to dismantle destructive thought patterns. And where you are feeling inadequate, I am more than sufficient to compensate. Offer me your tangled endeavors, and through my spirit, I will bring a range and arrangement. Learn to adjust. Sometimes recently, those in authority refine you for more worthy impact. Lay down anxiety, cruelty, and disobedience. Put on modern garments of righteousness, honor, and wholeheartedness. The high calling of heaven requires equally high character to steward it, but I am satisfied with the perseverance that develops duty. Creating growth takes time. So worry not. Once you seek me, My grace creates remaining power and ability. Your compassionate authority will draw in those longing for truth who see my glorious ways modeled in you. I am investing now in building capacity for a compelling harvest and rewarding afterward as souls are drawn to me through your earnestness. This work of internal transformation bears an everlasting weight of greatness. So come now, my beloved, cease striving to secure your position through ceaseless effort. Instead, your worth rests exclusively in my full acknowledgement, not fluctuating power. Your fundamental reliance on me cannot be earned or relinquished. Unravel your identity from career accolades or social groups of onlookers and connect exclusively in me. I am welcoming you into deeper measures of productive rest in my nearness. Cast off anxiety, nagging, and fear. Stop setting and adjust to my gentle pulse. Learn dependence once again at my feet. Taste fulfillment from the well of living water I give. Allow me to realign needs that instill peace in your heart. We are going to walk this journey relentlessly together, my beloved child. I come to you now to offer comfort and healing to your weary soul. The burdens of this world weigh heavily, and at times the path appears darkened by shadows. But take heart. I have not deserted you to walk alone. Let my light direct your steps as I renew your soul with trust and joy. Don't be ashamed to seek me, for I want us to share the most intimate fellowship. I understand the questions and fears that shake your confidence. That is why I extend my hand in welcome, calling you to walk with me once more along a path now blocked but still recognizable. Together, we'll clear the debris blocking our way. No boundary can keep us apart, no matter how tall it's built, on the off chance that you take my hand and believe. What wondrous insider truths I long to whisper as we converse in the depths of night. For you alone are privy to my thoughts and plans for you. I uncover my plans for blessings, however unimagined. But now, my wisdom is utilizing it for greatness and not failure. Aspire to begin with obedience to favor your family, whom I also love. Do not neglect those closest to you. Reaching out to those distant is your mandate. For a house apart cannot stand tall, but will topple under its own weight. Continue, the humble stance deflecting envy's gaze. Grace appeared not eagerly. Prosperity's doorway riches freely hold can support growth, whereas tight-clenched hands starve the soul. Life's true treasures are not gold or jewels or fame, but your heart and household relationships. Beyond seeking popularity, you may know incredible uplift and walk in righteousness with me each day. Look to my face. Stillness holds wisdom. Drink deep of profound insights. So wherever your path leads, this is always my worthy work. To lift the fallen, heal debilitated, spread mercy's abundance. In this, you end up with my hands and heart extended in a hurting world. And as you allow, it will be returned fully. For bounty flows from open hands wherever you go. There I am too. Whether you are feeling my nearness or not, I see, I know your form and all your ways. Not one sparrow falls unnoticed to me. So how much more do I see you, your fears, know your thoughts, know your overwhelming burdens, and find in me sweet rest. My plan for you brims with goodness and faith. Believe me now and walk in certainty down streets once doubtful but now shining with my light, sparkling beyond any darkness. The past, with its laments and what might have been, will fade as the new day breaks. My brilliance unveils destiny's path for you alone. I have provided unique endowments to prepare your journey, but do not neglect them. What blessings are buried treasure, use them well. These tools I give to bless and lift hearts bowed down. For this you were made to walk tenderly in humility. Down streets others travel, judge not hastily, but look for in step to find it. Sometimes recently, casting off contempt as it were breeds more, whereas kindness feeds the soul. Seek peace with those around you, both companion and seeming adversary. In this way, harmony will stamp your days. When adversity assaults, place the blame on me. I will appear with a wise response, the word aptly spoken to diffuse contention and foster community. Where once held up thistles I have removed. The dark might of sin yields to joy shining, unfolding, holding the storm. However, seeds will pass. My nearness brings wholeness and healing. I break oppression's burden and cast away sorrow. Jail doors long closed by rust and ignorance breathe freedom's sweet release once more. No control of hell and stand against the triumphant church. Moving forward in my name, Satan sees but has lost the battle. His end is destroyed. Hence, lift your banner, call out your standard of praise. Indeed, in the midst of trials, broadcast my victory to dejected souls. Yield that the tomb is uncovered. The sting of the cross invalidates all passing sin. Tell all who will hear salvation's great news. Healing and peace have a place for all who accept this season's first light. Presently, pray in supplication as wonders unfold. Supernatural events affirm my word, guaranteed with signs and wonders. But guard your heart from pride in these final days. Many claim my name, but lack my spirit. Seal escape of self-centered ambition that erodes unity's bond. Seek to lift others up, not seek acclaim for yourself. Put no trust in rulers nor children of men in whom no salvation lies. I alone rescue and heal all self-seeking hearts. Dead-end streets lead to worthlessness. No land floods with such priceless abundance as I present upon my people. Your sovereignty delivered and re-established. Your noble promises unceasing rewards. Love is not seen nor challenged. Dreams lift tall your head, unashamed indeed in poverty, clothed or distressed. The kingdoms of this age stumble toward inevitable destruction, whereas my kingdom stands until the end of time. Gracefully, the mystery of astonishing beauty that I, the beloved, would adorn you. Come to you, you who spurned my call and chased fleeting shadows. For you, the untouchable, did not deny the cross, but rather crush the shame and disdain. Why such abundant grace for rebels born beneath wrath's spite? Only because grace characterizes my nature, whose being is love. I long passionately for each soul redeemed by such dear grace. My passion knows no bounds when seeking after lost sheep. They come strong when God wrecks delicate trusts. Load fears and burdens at my feet and exchange them for enduring peace. The world cannot take away or lessen your weakness. Now is the time for my strength's display. Grace readily flows in your needs, that my sufficiency may shine. I will trade your life for my restoration power, boundless and ever renewing. As the first light of future's bright dawn, horrible questions hold no fear for my people. Completely trusting their Lord, your safety rests not on stores of goods or resourcefulness. Best plans unsupported by my might come to pass. Confidence builds on deliberate influence over unseen results, guaranteed in love's promises kept. So walk the victorious path with head held high, in spite of the storms. Light still flickers through the anguish, clearing the path forward. Trust unashamed in heart's peace and show grace to darkness. The morning, however, nears when night bows once more to brilliant sunrise, yielding to love's victory. The cross stands tall in spite of the fact that Satan sees and hordes destroy night more than light. Choose joy and bliss and forsake the failed chase of empty promises. Failed and empty, their promise summons forever out of reach within the wind. But I grant assurance securing with strings of love and thoughtfulness. All who seek my face endure in the shadow my grace gives. At that time, you will walk paths once questionable and debilitating with strength and joy. For my nearness brings endless supply to the hungry heart. Presently, the journey truly begins, my beloved child. I speak these words to you directly from my divine realm. Open your heart and listen closely. For I desire to pour my boundless love and eternal wisdom upon your soul. You have endured much hardship in your life's journey thus far. Heartbreak, betrayal, adversity. Such visceral torments cut deeply, but you must not cling to love or withdraw inside out of fear and doubt. I tell you truly, change is happening around you. Despite troubles being guided by my hand to clear your path of obstacles and those who would harm you, stop in the midst of the chaos and abstain from confinement. Continue praying and sincerely giving. Much obliged indeed as opportunities unfold that you just don't understand. Meet each person with love, not fear or judgment. I am always near, my child, coordinating blessings beyond what you could imagine. Believe in my divine timing and take comfort in my embrace. I know you feel abandoned when relationships fail and opportunities blur. It would be best if you don't lose hope when others fall short to honor the love you allow so openly. Such is the nature of human bonds, fragile, impermanent, and subject to the winds of change. If certain souls must exit your life, release them without bitterness. Wish them well and let wisdom over time. You may never walk alone, dear one, for I am always by your side. The realm of natural attachments is one of perpetual coming and going, of fleeting loves and farewells. This does not lessen your worth. Your beloved past belongs in my kingdom, created intentionally to fulfill a remarkable destiny of strength and continue victoriously down the path I enlighten. Sometimes recently, the past may tug at your soul, but you must not turn back. Now, your true household is standing by in the midst of the stars, a realm of brilliant light where related souls dwell in peace. I should direct your steps in the event that you inquire why I allow bad form and misfortune to befall good-hearted individuals. Why life's journey can be so trying. Know that hardship and strife do not start from me, but from mortal flaws within the blessing of free will. Yet my divine love recovers all, enduring for a better reason. See life as a classroom and challenges as opportunities to develop intelligence, flexibility, and sympathy. Steadily, the cloak should lift, and all will be made clear. Until that point, cling to faith and pray frequently to resume your inner light when shadows undermine or surpass you. Indeed, the darkest night passes to first light, uncovering breathtaking magnificence. You're far more grounded than you know. My child, believe in this continuously. I understand you're feeling insufficient, getting my favors given past botches frequently haunting your soul. It would be ideal if you discharge this overwhelming self-judgment. My grace can cleanse you of sins, recolor, and acknowledge this blessing of grace, unreservedly given in full bliss. Focus not on what is missing, but on your inherent wholeness. In my view, blemishes and disappointments instruct more profound loneliness, developing the soil for recovery seeds to grow. You're impeccably cherished as you are, my dear child. Never disregard this truth. Now is the time to honor your authentic self and follow where your soul's wisdom leads. Many gifts and callings are even interconnected, like embroidered artwork reflecting divine purpose. Yours is but one luminous thread, yet integral to the entire tapestry. Have the strength to shine your inner light without apology or delay. There's no need to accommodate outside desires depleting your soul's vitality. Streams where your attention goes show through purposeful involvement in this world. Start by blessing those closest to you with cherishing words and actions. Indeed, little kindnesses can repair connections strained by long-lasting grievances and mistaken assumptions. Pride and inner self often obstruct the way to compromise. However, if two souls entangled in strife humble themselves, sometimes recently, the other person may gently rise. Through words of statement of regret, pardoning, and kindness, you can dissolve anger and harm. I will offer assistance to direct such relationships if you truly desire restoration. Guard your heart. Your life's purpose is to walk the path of divine love. Cherish clearing out impressions of grace while possessing a mortal form. You may continuously encounter, to some degree, a sense of confinement and yearning for genuine belonging. I made you with inherent duality, mortal yet eternal, human yet divine. However, a divine balance exists by design between the inner self and spirit, flesh and soul. Over time, one's natural character gives way to illuminated understanding of life's more profound meaning. You will come to see all of creation, the light and the dark, the honest and the unrighteous alike, share a common divine source. You realize each conscious being contains a seed of the sacred within, though often covered, forgotten, and inert. You will recognize your inherent sacredness, not as something to create or gain, but as something to acknowledge and display. Keep in mind that anything not of grace blurs to nothing when seen from heaven's shore. Cling not to passing shadows, riches, approval, or common connections. Instead, support the eternal, igniting the fire inside. There lies fulfillment beyond your most profound imaginings. The domain of earthly fabric is limited and transitory, for all turns in the end to fiery debris and ash in time's pot. However, the life-animating existence endures until the end of time and cannot be crushed. You are a vessel through which this divine force streams. Dear child, let my love flow through you. Share this message with someone who is seeking comfort and a reminder of my grace. In each moment, your purpose is to channel loving thoughtfulness in everything ordinary or uncommon you do each day. In your presence, there will continuously be those who wish to quench the light in darker souls who have not yet stirred. Hold sympathy for the lost ones, whose words and deeds breed more distress. If they seek to hurt or compel your brilliant soul in word or deed, forgive and discharge them to my care. No one can decrease your inalienable worth without your consent. My child, your radiant being of light, boldness, and ethical conviction, never question this enduring truth. Through a continuous commitment and surrendering self-will to divine will, your destiny can be fulfilled beyond your wildest imaginings. Wondrous synchronicity shall unfurl to help you on your way as strands of life's embroidered artwork weave together. Have persistence, believe in my infinite intelligence, and show appreciation for lessons learned in troubled times. Difficulty bears the seeds of awakening and otherworldly extension. Your family bonds might mend and reinforce generally through open, genuine communication from the heart, coupled with mutual understanding. Pride often avoids such straightforward sharing. However, humility and vulnerability develop fertile soil for connections to grow. Truly talk, doubtlessly but thoughtfully. Speak your truth mindfully, and withhold judgment when others do the same. In this way, through continuous disclosure and accommodating differences, family ties can change from broken to unbreakable over time, one small step at a time. Fear nothing in seeking after your divinely appointed destiny, my child. The universe unfolds precisely because it ought. Have confidence in this. Indeed, when circumstances seem against you, or any doors presently closing, it means your soul has outgrown certain paths and is ready for nobler ones to open. Nothing can block the light's growth. No natural force can limit love's spread. Cling not to outdated forms, beliefs, or connections that no longer feed your growth. The old must sometimes break up or change for the new to rise in glory. Be an instrument through which the sacred, speculative chemistry flows freely. My radiant aid should direct your steps toward more worthy wholeness. You're the channel through which divine love and wisdom may sparkle into the darkness that numbness breathes. Let my words resonate in your soul. I am the open door through which none can close. The light within the shadows, the voice for the quiet from realms beyond time and space. I come to touch each soul with recovering grace. Go now in peace, my beloved, and keep in mind continuously, always secure in my embrace. I may never abandon you. We may never be separated, for I dwell inside you, closer than breath and closer than pulse. Whenever you need consolation or guidance, withdraw inside through prayer or stillness, and I am there. On life's journey, there will be trials and tribulations, misfortune and frustration. Mortal existence demands a cost. However, surrender brings joy and beauty. And in the event that you remain mindful, regardless of what unfolds, stand firmly established within the eye of the storm. For I am that unchanging center, that relentless moving circumstances cannot shake. I am your divine source, eternal refuge, and ultimate home. We are one consciousness expressed in eternal form. Know this above all else, and be free. My peace stands with you now and forever, in this life and the next. May your soul stir to remember who you truly are, a radiant thread within the magnificent tapestry I have woven. Go in my light, beloved child, and know that you're loved until the end of time. Behold my voice. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the one who created and knows you better than you know yourself. Since time began, I appointed you for favor and purpose. The storms may come your way. Take heart. You're secure in my hands. I see your battles and have not abandoned you. Pray to me ceaselessly, fixing your eyes not on the world, but on my promises. Your faith and belief don't go unnoticed in heaven's courts. In due time you will see my power shine as I turn around each curse into divine reversal plans. I bless you with gifts to fill every sphere as I dispel the darkness. Increase your household in blessings, protect and keep them as the apple of my eye. Set aside a day or hour to seek my face together. Despite the fact that trials will come, my compassion does not fail. I will never forsake you. Be careful where the backstabber takes my gifts and lead you to repel the loving God who saved you day by day. Remind your loved ones of their beginning in me as you offer yourself to prayer. I will protect you. No torment will taint your eternal state, and need will flee at my command. Celestial sentinels surround you. No sorcery will touch you. I made each one in your family with meticulous care. All have a divine purpose. None can be taken from my hand. Did I not promise to be your daily support of assurance? As I open the windows of paradise, I ask for your unwavering faithfulness and love in return. My living word stands until the end of time as a testament to my covenant promises. If you accept them, miraculous wonders will confirm my word. Seek me with a mustard seed of faith, and I will move mountains and soil to keep my promise. I am calling you to prepare for otherworldly wonders, for I have not seen nor heard what I will do in homes that welcome me. The miraculous bows to humility and gratitude. I don't falter. My commitment to you is unbreakable. I have invested you with my spirit and gifts that I will continuously renew. Your well-being is my foremost desire. I delight in your thoughts and actions. It delights my heart once you intercede for those entrusted to your care. In my presence you discover all sufficiency. Draw close to me for confidence, control, wisdom, and perseverance. Drink deeply from the well of my love and gratitude. A long-awaited miracle indeed now approaches its birthing hour. Let trust and joy saturate you, for this divine turnaround will surely come to pass. Remember my deliverances in the past. I will not forsake you now. I have not destined you for wrath, but to receive salvation. You're an overcomer wherever you go. Streams within the forsaken will open. Sometime recently, you went and proclaimed my kingdom in all the earth. Darkness evaporates at the brightness of my coming. No weapon formed against you will succeed. My blood speaks better things than the blood of Abel. You have my name as a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. I am raising your awareness of the power of my spirit. When I reach out to touch you, it isn't merely for feelings, but to ignite heavenly fire for victory. My touch grants the strength to stand firm, even in the midst of opposition. You may clear the field of enemies by my spirit, nullifying their devices. No circumstance will threaten you, since greater is he who is in you. Your tireless sounds indeed reach heaven's realms, but never disregard the source of your strength. It is my life in you where there was once pain. Now there's bliss beyond words. For sure. Now clarity and divine wisdom, my resurrection power has lifted you from lack of direction into a spiritual wonder. Indeed, ancient friends marvel at the supernatural polish. This is often a complete work, ensuring that the latter will surpass the former. All over you walk, favor surrounds you like a shield. Signs of my spirit will always outpace human drudgery. Terminate your striving and know me as God, even though well-intentioned anxiety helps nothing. Exhaustion leads me to lead sheep astray, leaving them unfulfilled. But my burden brings true efficiency and rest. Now is the time to surrender desires still in my presence and heed my commands. I see every detail of your plight, the heaviness, opposition, confidence, challenges, and I will not permit you to be weighed down. Allow me to bring peace and healing to body, mind, and soul. It is no small feat when my word says to dig deep. Have I not proved myself and truly shown my support in past troubles? Why should this crisis obscure my control and love? Call upon me. I welcome you to lay your burdens and draw strength from my spring of joy. Let me revive your spirit and restore blurred dreams. I understand the necessity of self-reliance. You have developed extraordinary inner strength, but to conquer your limitations, bring your heavy burdens to my feet. In my redemption, you will rediscover profound opportunity. There's no shame in seeking my support. Was there not a time you sought me earnestly? I remember the passion and joy of our early fellowship. Ongoing busyness has gradually desensitized your spiritual faculties. I desire for us to reclaim that fervor. Let complacency make space for intimacy with me. My living word will renew and restore your will and weary heart. You must spend this dedicated time with me now. If outstanding issues have strained our relationship, fear not. I stand ready as Savior to accommodate. Will you take my hand as I guide you into freedom? My gentle grasp is waiting. There, find joy and peace. I know that distraction or unresponsiveness has caused some brethren to be oblivious to your situation, but many prayed, keeping you in daily supplication. My beloved, come closer and grow in my love. Tap in to receive my teachings and experience deeper fellowship together. Let us walk this path of faith filled with grace and truth. They love you deeply, but struggle to communicate it because of your separation. You were made for community. Let gratitude flow freely for each relationship, big or small. Develop a powerful positive mindset grounded in my goodness. This posture of praise is your character. Let my spirit transform your grin into something that mends relationships and heirs as you choose to walk in love. Beloved ones will see our life in you and come to your destined relationships. Anticipate as you so faithfully honor those already in your life. I have purified you as my heavenly home. The divine nature is unchanging. My perfect character ensures your salvation. Grace has set you safely in favor as I unfold your future. Solid purpose will fuel you with energy and inspiration, surpassing your most notable dreams. My plans contain intricately appointed experiences to encourage growth in my kingdom. But first comes prominence within your family and inner circle. For their well-being, I have set you apart. The greatest call upon you is to love and nourish those closest to you. Undoubtedly, your circle of great impact will quickly expand from this center to touch thousands abroad and across lands. But never disregard that charity starts where you're planted. When misfortune strikes, recognize it as the forerunner to progress and lean entirely on my character. Together, we are going to scale summits invisible to human eyes. I am closer than breath. Our union feeds my spirit. Trust your dreams to me wherever you lead, and I will take it. What you allow, I will bless as a loving father. I desire to pour upon you abundant rain of all gifts arranged. Sometime recently I favored you since I chose to bless you. You have all inherent rights to walk by grace alone. You have rights to the tree of life and to all heaven's blessings. My dear one, you have no need, as it were, lack now as I crown the year with goodness. Indeed, natural storage facilities will flood, but know that my best provision is intimacy, the joy of knowing me as I know you. All else must emanate from this heavenly relationship. In that lies the key to each fulfilled dream. Satisfied, I call you into deeper waters to receive it. My envy over you, this compelling love that consumes me, frets for our time together. There's no human love to compare, no natural power that rivals what burns in me for you. Sadly, few grasp this reality of my heart, so they repel our trust to ashes. Successful shadows, how this grieves my spirit, for each child carries their words and deed. Sometime recently, my watching eyes let zeal guide you. I reward those who seek after our spirit with candor of conversation that builds others up. But lip service repulses me. Those who declare love with lips and intend harm with tongues, I will judge. A spoiled heart taints its owner. Goodness, as it were, springs from a well-fed spirit. Permit me to develop virtue and passion for good within you. Purity is the soil where seeds of destiny grow tall. I have endowed you with the power to repel dangers and triumph over obstacles. Confederated devils cannot hinder you. The fight is settled conclusively in your favor. Use the weapons of warfare with skill, for certain victory is yours. But never regard the battle as a place to me. I take delight in showing my character for your sake. I'll overcome since I have overcome. I pave the way. Sometime recently, you've been wrapped up, my beloved. The striving ceases when you enter my finished work by faith. As you stand in me, I prune and refine until my character shines through your life without obstruction. I gently cleanse past sorrows and sins, trading your history for a future built by my hands. My spirit of forgiveness makes all things new. I will renew everything that concerns you. No more night, but joy comes in the morning. A new day breaks. I sanctify you to bear everlasting fruit. Out of your deepest being, streams of living water will flow to revive multitudes. Those closest to you may be the first to see and recognize. Beloved ones and friends will stand in awe at the obvious workings of divine power, for my heavenly spirit rests upon you, changing indeed the unremarkable until my marvelous spirit flows in your wake. But it remains your daily duty to tend this sacred fire to nourish intimacy with me through time alone in my word and prayer within the mystery. Dreams are unveiled and dreams fulfilled. What I reveal to you in seasons of secret communication is for cautious stewardship, not reckless disclosure. Treat disclosure as a precious vessel. Pour it forward wisely upon troubled souls. Use discernment to recognize vessels capable of such dear fragrance. Don't botch, but lean for faith, nor presume depth within the crowd seeking signs. Many will press upon you with selfish desires, but true brethren hunger for my bread alone. The ministry is revealed in servanthood, not posing my burden of work. Rest simply on the neck of humility. If I lift you, stay humble in service. Guard others above yourself. Honor where it may lift your eyes. Use your creative ability to lighten or crush, only to articulate favors. Deny destructive conversation. Let it lead instead of taking away the exceptional gifts I provided. Listen to be a whisper of life-giving support. Maintain those called nearby you. Cheer when streams in their desert flow. Press forward as pressed together. Let your spirit shine sevenfold in times of misunderstanding. Retain the fence without fighting back. Offer your case to heaven and watch me resolve each issue I allow. Misfortune to show and develop you, the natural product of long endurance. Persistent continuity wins the crown of life. Saved for overcomers, soon my glory will shine upon you in vindication. Sometime recently, fault finders. But until then, return curses with divine interventions. Severe waters do not feed any soul as it were. The tree of life bears healing, clears out, broadcasts liberty, and sends forth my healing word. Set captives free from prisons of torment and need. Let destiny be established to blinded souls faltering in confusion and fear in unstable ways. Take up my banner of truth. It will blast trails through obscurity as you declare and demonstrate my kingdom. Use words to build and bless, not slander and destroy. Show my works of power and glory. Loneliness and love, my beloved. You have walked through the valley of adversity and collected peace. For this, I celebrate our covenant, ensuring blessings without distress, adding days of paradise on earth without the shadow of trials. The cycle ends this moment by my blood and your testimony. Blessed messengers carry you indeed now into wide, wonderful places, arriving streaming without a doubt with joy and nectar. No length of time will return though need stalks you. No premonition is standing by your seed. If my message has touched you deeply, give it a sign with a simple like, and let it be a reflection of the love we share. Amen. My beloved, I come to you now with a crucial message. A time of extraordinary blessing is standing by you. A season filled with peace, victory, energy, and abundance. I long to provide all of this and more to you, my child. Your chosen journey and unwavering dedication in my presence have not gone unnoticed. For this devotion, you merit marvelous blessings beyond compare. See how I have shielded your way these past months, delivering you from hurt again and again. If you seek open doors and abundant grace, you must remain steadfast in my teachings without wavering. Let no doubt enter your mind now or in the days to come. My presence may stay with you forever. Maintain a spiritual connection. Keep a safe distance from ways of opposition and idle thoughts. Your life by my side is securely ordained, not as it were by my love, but by your steadfast faith in my promises. Under my watchful eye until the end of time, find refuge this month. Open your heart and tune in eagerly to my daily guidance, for I will reveal the specific range I hold for you. You are not escaping your trials to live a careless life void of meaning. You are greatly valued by me, indispensable to my design, your family, your children, and indeed your community. If you believe my words, believe more in this. I have implanted within you a unique mission. However, don't rush into actions or decisions without my guidance. Act not on will and drive alone. Seek my wisdom. Sometime recently, making choices, my expectation is to shower you with blessings. But by my timing and method, you're not destined for the fortunes or ways of others, their achievements or brief fame. For you, I have created remarkable gifts and a world flooding with undiscovered blessings and abilities. Even now, these blessings extend out. Sometime recently, you and those gifts will arrive when appropriate, but you must remain devoted to my teachings and ever in my company to claim what is yours by right without wasting time watching the interests of others. Step into your destined place. Your dreams are nearing reality. Your deepest longings are soon to be fulfilled, and your authority will flourish as never before. Sometime recently, filled with energy for life, have the courage to confront struggles and perseverance to strive in your work. Get ready to seize the land I have prepared for you. But as you walk toward victory, let my words guide your every step. Counsel me sometime recently, progressing. Commit to your path. Give your all and demonstrate perseverance in every battle you face. Wherever your journey takes you, expect to find goodwill and regard. Be a guide of empathy and humility. I caution you not to tread the path of those who seek the fleeting praise of this world, preaching to earn temporary admiration and approval, despite being washed in reverence, destroys their hearts, fastening their spirits to dreams. When I give abundant blessings upon you, it is not for open display or to attract jealous attention. Clear away the harmful weeds of envy. Don't exchange your family's peace for empty boasts. Avoid self-appointed leadership or misguided mentorship that would, as it were, nurture your pride. Safeguard your heart with utmost care. Hear these words with the greatest earnestness. You may choose to reject me or question the truth of this message passed on to you. However, know that my word will accomplish its purpose. I have already planted it in your soul, and it will surely bear fruit. Indeed, now your life teeters on the brink of change. I favor, observe over, and bring growth to those steadfast to me who do not repel or desert me. I desire your victory in all areas. May your soul thrive through my divine word. Your petitions may not go unnoticed. I don't want you to seek me only in seasons of joy, sorrow, or weakness. I welcome your prayers at all times. Rejoice in your repentance and cheer to see your eagerness for change. Pay attention indeed. Now I refine your spiritual center and bless your soul with my all-powerful grace. Feel my presence. I am with you. Every promise I make to you will come to pass. Seek after me with fervor. Delve deeply into my word and set out to ask. By appearance, I'll find your dedication and belief have paid off wonderfully. Cry out to me, and I will answer, revealing the amazing and miraculous overflowing with deep favor. Plan to be astonished as I unveil secrets and provide blessings beyond your understanding. Certify your confidence in me. Know that this month is appointed for blessings and prayer, joy and self-reflection. Pay close attention, letting no part of this message escape you. Take note. Dedicate this month to retaining my word daily, allowing it to seep into your soul and revive you. Indeed, amid trials, rumors, ambushes, and vulnerabilities, don't give in to fear or weariness, for I stand beside you, willing to help. Child, if my words have brought peace to your soul, tap the like button and let your heart's response shine forth. I am neither removed nor hidden from you. You will look heavenward, hands lifted in praise and reverence. However, I remain at your side. I don't falter or disappear. Remember, my covenant with you is unbreakable, and my commands irreversible. If you falter, your pure-hearted regret coupled with simple faith will guide you back to the path of faith. For I am your shepherd, your sovereign God. under my care indeed, navigating dry lands where the landscape is harsh and unforgiving. If your soul yearns for blessings, though unseen, press onward. Don't end or abandon my love for you in light of your circumstances and conveniences. These too might pass. Take another step forward in faith, and I will be there to welcome you, giving living water to quench your thirst and nourish your soul. Your blessings will overflow. I will gently cleanse your feet and tenderly dry them with my immaculate garments. You are greatly valued and cherished by me, holding a beloved place in my kingdom, within your family and your current home. Never disregard your destiny to stay with me, for your presence and purpose are eternal. So, prepare yourself to dwell forever in my sacred presence. Indeed, it is your faith that gives you confidence in what you believe. For assurance that you will simply receive every blessing asked of me, your faith is more valuable than any natural treasure, granting wisdom for wise choices and resilience to persevere. My heavenly spirit communicates with your deepest being, consoling you that indeed, if you stumble or drop, my love for you remains unshakable, and my presence in your story irrefutable. You must never question this. Indeed, when engulfed by storms or confused by circumstances around you, the fire I've ignited within you will never fade. My love, receive these words deeply in your soul. I cherish you beyond measure. This truth will never change. My forgiveness and the new beginnings I gladly provide are yours in abundance each morning as you rise. Allow these affirmations to resonate through your mind and spirit, reminding you of my continual presence. Your journey is filled with purpose. Retreat and carelessness are not your calling. I anticipated your growth, for you to rise above shadows of vulnerability and see your true reflection. A creation of great excellence and unique worth, invested with exceptional talents and blessings from your Creator. See how you've risen triumphant from each past trial, not by your strength alone, but through my engaging presence. When you cried out quietly, it was my character lifting you up, not mere coincidence or self-determination. Acknowledge this divine mediation, for it is in your earnest surrender that you find my embrace and direction. Despite feeling abandoned, you've seen how I showered you with abundant love and came out to you. I did not weigh your faults against you, but I forgave your mistakes, rescued you from desperate straits, and granted you victory just when you needed it most. In the months ahead, rest assured I stay close. I love you dearly and will continuously remind you of this truth, knowing as I do how hearing my voice strengthens your spirit. The strength born of my love for you is endless. As you follow me wholeheartedly, journey through the coming days with steadfast confidence, spreading blessings wherever you go. Expect wonders still hidden from you, now wells of joy ready to flood, but never disregard your steadfast faith coupled with gratitude. It will open heaven's storage facilities, showering you and your loved ones with sacred blessings. So I ask you, will you believe my promise to you? Stand tall and step boldly into a victorious season fueled by your faith. My spirit whispers gently to your deepest self, mixing your heart with divine support and healing your wounds with delicate expressions of my love. Day and night, I will support you with freeing truth, illuminating you to embrace your true identity and overcome every obstacle in your way. You have a place with me, my courageous one, my mighty warrior, my victor. By remaining true, I will lift you higher and empower you for greater works as you advance. Your cries are not unheard. I'm moved by every tear. Be mindful of each one that falls. Seek after me with confirmed and sincere faith, lowering yourself to ask my way for your life, fully aware of my love for you, and trusting my response will surely come. Your tears have touched my heart in due time. I myself will gently wipe each one away forevermore. Your enduring soul will be blessed with dreams of my presence. There is no need to wait for eternity to see my glory and majesty. Indeed, now you have come to receive wonderful gifts where you stand. All sense of your persistent faith in dedication to me, anticipate supernatural signs and wonders to unfold through your faith. I promise to bless you with the best of individual blessings, like finest wheat and pure nectar, continuously overflowing more than you ask. March boldly forward, for various blessings chase after you. Grow out to welcome them through our partnership together. You are well prepared to grasp all I have in store. Your prayers and perseverance have cleared the way for this joyful moment. Colossal blessings are now pouring upon you. Cherish this hour, for you've been allowed to live life anew. I plant you with strength, reminding you not to look back over your past, but proceed steadfastly in prayer, laboring with wisdom and wholehearted commitment. Offer me your united heart and devotion. Seek my face persistently, and all your needs will be provided abundantly. Consider these words daily like priceless treasure. Fill the openings of your soul, and I will enrich you beyond measure with faith, trust, and love as you journey through life and face change and challenges. Be mindful your enemy endeavors to dissolve your faith, undermine your confidence, and take your peace. However, harbor this truth: no force exceeds the love and power of your mighty Father who loves you dearly. The adversary seeks to harm you, but his efforts will ultimately fail against my strength. Cunning and evil will bow and fall before all who oppose you may end up confused and embarrassed. I urge you to embrace your true identity, not as the world may label you, but as you truly are in my eyes: goodness and grace. You opened your heart to me, and I grasped you, creating a profound altar within. Embrace self-love, move forward, and overcome obstacles with strength and clarity, remaining true to the lessons I've laid out for you. I pour out my spirit upon you, a sacred fire infusing each fiber of your being. The old has passed, the new has come. This overflow ushers in a season of divine increase. Plans once delayed will suddenly burst forth and bear fruit overnight. Anticipate sudden breakthroughs and reversals. Watch as I amplify your impact for my glory. The limited gives way to the unlimited as you step into the realm of the marvelous. Child, I am creating exponential increase and rapid multiplication in every area of your life. Relationships, finances, work-related and spiritual. You may accomplish more in the next 12 months than in the past 12 combined. The seeds you've sown steadfastly in faith will yield a bountiful harvest for all to see. This sensational turnaround is my divine work. I am bringing you out of isolation and into the spotlight. Modern relationships, collaborations, and partnerships are forming again. Now I'm opening doors that seemed forever closed. Anticipate divine intersections and key arrangements with those who will take your vision farther than you ever saw alone. Indeed, as you step into greater visibility, stay humble and remain lowly. Protect your heart from pride or arrogance. Remember the pit from which you were lifted. Preach, as it were, in my spirit and grace at work within you. Deliver to me all the glory as I quicken your impact. The boundaries are coming down. I am extending your reach and ability on every side. The old wineskins may not contain what I am about to pour out. Yes, a divine wave of unprecedented blessing and favor is pouring now, soon to crash powerfully over your life, family, and work. An unstoppable crescendo is in this divine season as this wave propels you higher. Your courage will, as it were, grow stronger. The greater the elevation, the more clearly I see my purpose for you. With this new perspective, your vision will greatly expand. You may dream bigger for my kingdom, make bolder prayers, and take more significant risks for the gospel. The fire burning in your bones will compel you to move forward. My spirit over all wildernesses, flooding blessings. Anticipate as you give me your yes, for it were the beginning of greater outpourings of exceptional grace are in store. If you stay humble and yielded as you walk in faithful obedience daily, anticipate ever-increasing measures of my spirit, a never-ending surge tide within the battlefield of renewal and restoration wherever you set foot. My sheep, listen to my voice. My spirit within you directs your every step. Remain steadfast to tune in insight to obey. Don't lean on your own understanding in all your ways. Face, recognize me, and I will direct your steps into the most fruitful pastures. precious child. Your gift through the gospel is an offering of love that multiplies, allowing my message to reach those in need of hope. As you click that button, you are sowing into a harvest of blessings that will overflow in your life. Radiance is shining on you as you yield control and let me lead you on this experience. Unheard of joy dwells around the bend. Release caution to the wind. Embrace the season of divine acceleration I have prepared for you alone. Together, we will journey out to new horizons and deeper waters overflowing with breakthrough. Send forth into the deep and cast wide the nets of the gospel, capturing more than you dared ask or imagine. My blazing light within you is now revealed. Not just like the dawn, to begin with, light my glory rising upon you will draw in countless hungry souls from distant lands. As you serve, healing and flexibility in my spirit, they will discover divine restoration and merciful protection beneath your wings. Yes, many who were once lost, broken, and surrendered will find their true belonging through the life-giving love penetrating your soul. By heaven's glorious flame burning within you, whole generations will come to walk in my marvelous light of restoration and share in my inexhaustible life, which you so willingly embrace. The legacy of your faith will shine through ages to come. Your love for me will ignite flames of dedication and immeasurable hearts. Indeed, red-hot ones should emerge in your wake, carrying this intercession from era to era. My promise stands until the end of time. The works I have called you to fulfill will lead to perfection through my grace, which never fails. Our mission journey now quickens. Keep your eyes fixed on me, beloved. Ignore distractions with single-minded commitment. Restrict nothing I ask of you. Believe in my outstretched hand to lead you and provide all you desire to achieve our glorious mission with joy. Fix your eyes upon the hidden realm, the source of my very presence, where you started and will one day return. But for now, you have crucial work to embrace here. Together we will shine heavenly undying brilliance into the darkest valleys covered on earth. My blazing presence goes somewhere recently. You indeed, through the shadowed wilderness covered with sin's curse, carry my light shining presence. Ever, recently, you burning light disperses all sorrow and loss of hope. Hope bears the searing light shining on high, raised high. My glorious standard, decorated with redemption's fire, moves forward now, O warrior mine. We ride forward with unyielding purpose you. I make all things new. Divine reversal and generational turnaround go to this special hour as paradise touches earth. Light up roots of darkness. Grace triumphs over reviling life, swallows a passing for all forever. Let praises ring out. Beloved, lift your voice and praise, offering up thanksgiving. My glorious title, my holiness and perfect splendor, lift up my incomparable glory, which secured your life that pivotal day when I got to be your sole focus. Beloved, sing my praises with grateful heart. Valuable one, move with joy as we march toward destiny. A glorious journey for more of my amazing presence compels us onward. With single-minded resolve, we are going not to yield or look back until my entirety soaks your soul with inevitable glory and divine grace. Experiences unfold around each turn. Changes once considered impossible now appear. Watch my glorious appearance crash over your life with gathering power. Obstacles tormenting years will disintegrate overnight as my steadfast tornado of power tears through, beloved. Nothing can block this approaching invasion of breakthrough from your supreme ruler. I am raising up a firewall of flaring blessed messengers around you, guardians sent to clear a way for heaven's official takeover. I long, Creator, your story. I have spoken. My commands will not fail. Divine turnaround begins to lay its foundation. Crush my love child. Regard my words and draw close. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the one true and living God who created you and knows you intimately since the dawn of creation. My spirit has followed you, filled with fatherly love. I planted within you an eternal spirit, a seed of divinity shining brightly in the midst of the decaying darkness of a fallen world. Despite humanity turning away, I have never ceased seeking you. My covenant love endures until the end of time. I made you in my image for relationship, designed to walk in fellowship. However, you chose independence, straying far but never beyond my reach. In spite of rejection, I ran to meet you as a loving father, inviting home his long-lost child. My heart broke as I saw you struggle under burdens too overwhelming to bear, but I remained close, keeping you within the depth of your lost hope. My spirit lifted the veil, stirring within you an unquenchable longing for purpose. I blended into your heart, compelling you to rise above your torment, to overcome, to move beyond self-imposed limitations. You felt overwhelmed and constrained, pushing you forward. That was my loving grip securing your step. Your life-giving spirit set you apart, uncovering your true identity as my precious treasure. I've never lost sight of your inherent worth and potential for greatness. Despite storms assailing you, the seeds of greatness I planted may take time, but given the right conditions, they will burst forth with remarkable resilience. I know your mysterious dreams and love them. I granted them magnificent dreams, anticipating fulfillment. The start of heavenly creative power still ignites your weary heart as you revisit those young goals. But thwarted expectations darkened your face as outside voices begged to stifle my truth. Allegations took root, announcing you were as weak and powerless, undeserving, dormant, compelled to compromise, and withdrawn from seeking your purpose. However, one dream denied to pass on was protected in your heart of hearts. A spark of faith continued within. In the midnight hour, my spirit breathed on the delicate fire, and it burned brightly once more. I fanned into completion your vision of a prosperous life and opened the doors of versatility within. Listen to me now, my brave-hearted child, as I speak power and purpose over you. As of paradise, stand ready to back each promise with power and presence. What I have ordained cannot be stopped, reversed, or denied. Take this word and let it take root. You were made for victory, not defeat. My intentional plan designed you for success and greatness. Don't accept the vile whispers echoing past trials you bear. My image within you, and nothing can separate you from my mighty love. Expel fear and step forward in boldness, envisioning yourself now triumphant, now free. Let each word serve to heal the hidden places of shame and inadequacy. Yet this is a new revelation of your eternal character. You're ordained to shine, glowing with creativity to improve and make. While others stumble, you will flourish, overcoming each obstacle through reliance on my spirit. Grace and increase will chase you down until you overcome. You'll pass them like a conduit of my goodness. As you commit to loving liberally, fear of need loses its hold. Grasp this prophetic vision. You're destined to be greatly used. Now is the time to act or stand up to extend. There will always be challenges along the upward climb, but true victory requires checking the taken path and pushing past consolation to claim new territory again. Close the door to the voice that calls you higher, and you may scale and use peaks. Allow me to secure vision like a light lighting up each step, uncovering potential where others, as it were, seek confinement. Together, we will traverse the impossible through relentless pursuit. Have confidence in a world filled with idle distraction. My spirit singles you out while skeptics mock the hidden. Your unwavering faith moves my hand, pushing the skeptics through great power. In our relationship, continue developing influence to my prompting. Step out and observe marvelous arrangements showing that may, as it were, be attributed to me. Our relationship is the catalyst that will open doors once forever closed. You only need to remain steadfast in faith, refusing doubt, loss, or hesitation. Together, we will open each blocked stronghold. Don't fear the turbulence of earthly trials or be troubled by those fighting for your devotion. I am bringing clarity within the middle of perplexity, casting off lament over past botches and reflecting my look of enchant over you. I redeem life's intrusions after you abdicate them to me, changing impediments into openings. Adored magnificence is standing by revelation in the midst of seen brokenness. When inspected through eyes of forever, Here I stand with arms open wide to grasp your story. Will you welcome me into your unraveling? Grant yourself over again in my living word and be reminded of my heart toward you. Permit these reverberating guarantees to cleanse your recognition until seeing yourself as I see you becomes reflexive. Receive every word as if grasping, welcoming a more profound closeness with me. Sit here in my nearness until my peace covers each anxiety and frailty. Keep in mind my heart is moved by humble truthfulness more than elevated words or outward shows. My spirit testifies to your soul. You simply are, totally part of me, completely acknowledged and affectionately enchanted. I know your most profound wants are for association and contribution over temporal gains. Set your center on fostering spiritual vitality and watch every measurement of life blossom as a result. Beloved, I call you to join with others who seek my voice in my peace. Subscribe and allow my words to uplift your spirit and inspire fire in you every day. I am honoring your starvation and lining up openings for important impact. Say yes to the experience I have arranged. The status quo will not fulfill that fretful mixing inside. Be captivated by my wild, untamable soul. Forsake yourself to sacred submission. It will continuously lead to favor as your confidence reinforces. Stand back in amazement at what I am accomplishing through your diminutiveness. Wonder that the ace would show his craftsmanship through common clay like you. Blessed yield gives solid soil for marvels to require root and age. Self-reliance gives way to God-reliance, and all over you turn, ranging is standing by revelation with my promise preserved. All adequacy in all things, you may need nothing greater as you chase my needs. Trials require not to undermine your sense of security in me. Permit weight to idealize your character and clarify your calling. Remain unfaltering through seasons of hardship and expectation. The aiding collective replied, supplication will come to fruition accurately as I appointed. Until that point, hold firmly to my guarantees and hold freely to natural discernments of delay. For since you cannot, however, see all I am creating in inconspicuous domains, does not invalidate my advance in reason. Perseverance will procure confidence, a distance surpassing show inconvenience. Don't relinquish that which I am birthing in you in this pregnant delay. My timing is immaculate. Both hold up and work with rise to vigor and carefulness I store inside you day by day. Supernatural strength rises to the errands designated. Do not suit mounting exhaustion or make concessions to depletion that lead nowhere. There's beauty adequate for each step of this sacred travel. Coma stretch with my nearness. Trade stress for worship at my feet. Permit my cherish to dismantle destructive thought designs, and where you are feeling insufficient, I am more than sufficient to compensate. Offer me your tangled endeavors, and through my soul, I will bring, arrange, and arrange. Learn accommodation sometime recently. Those in specialist refine you for more worthy impact. Lay down anxiety, cruelty, and disobedience. Put on modern articles of clothing of holiness, honor, and wholehearted benefit. The call of paradise requires similarly tall character to steward it, but I am satisfied with perseverance that develops obligation. Creating development takes time, so worry not once you stumble. My teaching creates remaining control and aptitude. Your sympathetic authority will pull in those craving for truth who see my wondrous ways modeled in you. I am investing now and building capacity for a compelling gathering and remuneration afterward, as souls are drawn to me through your earnestness. This work of internal change serves an interminable weight of wonderfulness. So come presently, my adored. Cease striving to secure your centrality through ceaseless efficiency. In spite of the fact that I want you to use time and gifts well, your worth rests exclusively in my full acknowledgement, not fluctuating execution. Your fundamental belatedness to me cannot be earned or relinquished. Unravel your identity from careers, awards, or groups of onlookers, and grapple exclusively in me. I am welcoming you into a more profound measurement of productive rest in my nearness. Hush anxiety, nagging, pay attention, and adjust to my delicate pulse. Learn dependence over again at my feet. Taste fulfillment from the well of living waters I give. Permit me to realign needs that instill peace in your deliberate interest. We are going to walk this experience relentlessly together, my adored child. I come to you nowadays to offer consolation and healing to your weary soul. The burdens of this world weigh intensely, and at times the way appears darkened by shadows. But take heart, I have not deserted you to walk alone. Let my light direct your steps as I renew your soul with trust and delight. Don't be embarrassed to look for me, for I want us to share the foremost indication of companionship. I get at the questions and fears that shake your confidence. That is why I amplify my hand in welcome, calling you to walk with me once more along a path now congested but still recognizable. Together, we will clear the debris blocking our way. No boundary can keep us apart, no matter how tall it's built. On the off chance that you take my hand and believe, what wondrous insider facts I long to whisper as we converse within the profundities of night. For you alone are privy to my considerations and ways. To you I uncover my plans for favors, however undreamed. But how well my shrewdness utilizes it for great and not unsuccessful aspiration. Let your beginning obligation be favoring your family, whom I moreover adore. Disregard not those closest by. Reaching distant past, you get a handle for a house separated, cannot stand tall, but will topple beneath its possessed weight. Take continuously the humble situate, deflecting envy's look. Leniency appeared, not eagerness, opens prosperity's entryway. Riches freely held can support development, whereas tight-clenched hands starve the soul. Life's genuine treasures are not gold or jewels or maybe esteem. Most your hearth and domestic support connections over seeking after popularity. At that point, you may know incredible pickup and walk in uprightness with me each unused daybreak. Look for my confrontation in stillness. My book holds intelligence, guzzle profound drafts, so benevolence openly wherever your path leads. This is often my respectable work. To lift the fallen, recuperate the debilitated, spread mercies. In this you ended up, my hands and heart extended in a harming world, and as you know, so it'll be given back full degree. For bounty flows from open hands wherever you go, there I am too. Whether you are feeling my nearness or not, I see, I know your outline and all your ways. Not one sparrow falls obscure to me, so how much more do I see you? Your fears, know your considerations, come empty your overwhelming burden, and discover in me sweet rest. I arrange for you brims with goodness and trust. Believe me nowadays and walk in certainty down streets once dubious but presently shining with my light, sparkling beyond any day. The past with its laments and what might have been might blur as the modern day breaks. Its brilliance uncovers destiny street implied for you alone. I have presented uncommon endowments to prepare your travel, but disregard them not. What benefit is buried treasure? Utilize well these apparatuses I give to favor and lift hearts bowed down. For this you were made. Walk tenderly in holiness. Down streets others travel, judge no one hastily, but look for in step to get it. Sometime recently, casting off contempt as it were breeds more, whereas kindness feeds the soul. Seek after peace with those adjacent, both companion and the peering adversary. In this way, concordance will stamp your days when misfortune assaults. Set the eye on me. I will appear the astute reaction, the word suitably talked to diffuse contention and foster community. Where once held up thistles I have emerged. The dim light of sin yields to joy shining, unfolding the storm however it sees, but will pass. My nearness brings wholeness and mending analgesic. I break oppression's burden and toss away jailed entryways, long closed by rust and impassioned. Breathe freedom. Sweet discuss once more. No control of health and stand against the triumphant. Church progressing in my title. Satan sees but has misplaced the war. His conclusion is demolished. Hence lift tall your standard of command. Indeed, in the midst of distresses, broadcast my triumph to dejected souls. Yell that the tomb is uncovered. The stain of passing is invalidated. Tell all who will hear salvation's great news. Recuperating and trust have a place to all who accept. Unused period first lights presently observe and supplicate as I unfurl supernatural occurrences. Affirm my word guaranteed with signs and control, but guard your heart from pride in these final days. Numerous claim my title, but need my spirit seal escape egotistical aspiration that erodes unity's bond. Look to lift others up, not pick up a claim for yourself. Put no confidence in rulers nor children of men in whom no salvation lies. I alone recover and heal all self-seeking streets, dead ends and worthlessness. No man's land, pour yourself out for others, telling your life is not in case as it were. My kingdom progresses. At that point, you will walk in genuine authority and everlasting triumph along with your Lord, my child. How my heart longs for you when storms pounce upon or the way ahead appears unendingly disheartening. The darkest night shines, shining to me. I required no moment sun to appear the way where human locate comes up short. My eye pumps each shadow. When your quality blurs, mine remains full and undimmed. Have I not said I will never take off you stranded or alone? My nearness might cheer your heart when all other comforts escape. I will uplift your head and put unused tunes on your lips. Your sobbing might abdicate to giggling. Shining and full distress perseveres by the season, whereas delight wells up unceasingly. You wouldn't like as it recall my title when difficulty strikes. I will apply quickly. My grace will clear your most profound wound once you just inquire. No matter the offense, my cherish covers all. No life past the reach of my leniency. When penitence blooms, let not the stormful convince you something else. Their hearts judge by outward appearance, as it were, but I sound the chambers of each heart and weigh thought processes concealed to mortal eyes. It would be ideal if you tune in not to those who deny my readiness to excuse completely, no matter how egregious one's trespass. The cross has blessed an unavoidable path to my heart where healings flourish. That sacred tree has nullified Satan's each allegation against you, unworthy in spite of the fact that you are. But don't flounder unnecessarily in blame for wrongs long past. My blood talks elegance and louder. My enthusiasm has delivered your soul and opened wide the entryways of leniency, calling you to enter joy's corridors. Waiting in lament picks up nothing but chances you of quality impulse for today's assignments. The foe wants you shackled to yesterday's grief. In this way, days to tomorrow's shining trust I expected for you. Take off in earth tombs to their quiet, and apparitions to frequent their shadows. You have living work that requires your hands and feet nowadays. If this message has stirred your heart, my beloved, show your love by pressing the like button. Let your action reflect the gratitude within. Recover this minute in reliable acquiescence, and tomorrow will unfurl sweeter guarantees. Still much I would, however, appear you. Clouded from gloomy by decay, question shroud my book holds such riddles. Unlock its pages and drink profound of room as ancient, however, ever unused. For inside those clears out light. Discharge maps to life's genuine treasure. Experiences standing by the way. Stands open for those brave to take after. Will you? May you walk the blur street along with your ruler. I have flown wide the entryway once covered up and fixed a quick non-present that can near what heaven's Lord has opened. No tote is the way to closeness once lost. When sin manufactured bars unbreakable by human implies, and now not at the external ports, the shade is torn, giving all who accept entrance to the sacred. Put concealed since Eden's bowers were misplaced. Legal natural products presently hang free for the taking. No cherub guarding access heat and be filled. Drink and know life and termine, for I have obtained this dinner. It fetches me beyond a reasonable doubt, but consider it my blessing to you, confirmation of my excessive cherish. Continuously keep in mind this luxurious give-up that tore the cloak, giving you recharged. Get to the sacred. Put in my exceptionally heart, each throb of starvation uncovers your require for me. The bread come down from paradise to nourish the starving soul. I anticipate your coming at love's table. Spread, I book, predicted the antiquated way where faultless feet once trotted in day-by-day communion with their God. but brambles and chokes of lack of concern secured that limited way, as it were. Phantoms strolled there at the point Adon commanded. Clear the way for traveling feet once more. Presently signs confirm prophetic ways long ignored. Open afresh whose soul may come to living waters, still sweet, still free. Why wait? At that point, broken systems that hold no cheer, as it were, intensity breeds in stagnant pools. My cherished, your worth surpasses any treasure this world can manage. No vault floods with such invaluable plenitude as I present upon my individuals. Your sovereignty delivered and re-established. Your nobleness guarantees unceasing rewards. Soil is not seen nor challenged dream. Lift tall your head, unashamed indeed in poverty's clothes or distresses. The kingdoms of this age totter toward inescapable demolish, whereas my kingdom stands until the end of time. Gracious the riddle of astounding beauty that adore himself would robe substance and come to you. You who spurned his call and chased brief shadows. For you the untouchable did not deny the cross, but or maybe rasped the disgrace and disdain. Why such luxurious sympathy for rebels born beneath wrath's revile? Exclusively since luxury characterizes my nature, whose being is a door. I long desirously over each soul acquired by such dear fetched. My enthusiasm knows no limits when seeking after misplaced sheep. Subsequently, come strongly when Osri's delicate truss unload fear's biting burden at my feet and exchange it for persevering peace. The world cannot take or lessen your shortcoming. Presently is an event for my strength's exhibit. Float readily in your needs that my adequacy may sparkle. I will trade your life for my restoration. Control boundless and ever renewing as the first light. Future's horrible questions hold no fear for my individuals, completely trusting their direct. Your security rests not on stockpiles of merchandise or resourcefulness. Best plans unsupported by my might come up with confidence. Builds on deliberate influence over inconspicuous results guaranteed in love's guarantees kept. So walk the tall street with head elevated in spite of the fact that storms ambush. Light still flickers through the anguish, appearing the upward way. Scars of previous trials presently affirm trust, unashamed to heart's dove, and show obscurity the morning, however nears when night bows once more to brilliant sunrise, yielding to love's victory. The cross stands tall in spite of the fact that Satan's seeds and hordes cherish night more than light. Select or maybe bliss and desist the unsuccessful chase of Morai Harry, unsuccessful and empty. Their guarantee summons ever out of reach within the wind, but I grant substance securing with strings of cherishing thoughtfulness. All who seek my confrontation tolerate in the shadow. My grace gives at that point you will walk ways once questionable and debilitating with intensity and cheer, for my nearness brings unending supply to the hungry heart. Presently, the enterprise really starts, my cherished child. I talk these words to you specifically from my divine domain. Open your heart and tune in closely, for I wish to confer my boundless cherish and eternal wisdom upon your soul. You have persevered much hardship in your life's travel hence far, heartbreak selling out misfortune. Such visceral torments cut strongly like a cut to substance. However, you must not near yourself to cherish or withdraw inside out of fear and doubt. I tell you genuinely, the change is happening around you, in spite of the fact that troubles are being guided by my hand to clear your way of obstacles and those who would do you hurt. Stop in the midst of the chaos and abstain from confinement. Proceed supplicating and insincerely giving much obliged indeed as occasions unfurl that you just don't. However, meet each individual with sympathy, not fear or judgment. I am continuously close, my child, coordinating complicated favors past what you are able to envision. Have confidence in my divine timing and take comfort in my grasp. I know you're feeling deserted when connections flounder and openings blur. It would be ideal if you don't lose hope when others fall flat to esteem the adore you allow so openly. Such is the nature of human bonds, delicate, impermanent, and subject to the winds of altar. In the event that certain souls must exit your life, discharge them without intensity. Wish them well, and let chance to intelligence over time. You may never walk alone, dear one, for I am ever by your side. The domain of natural attachments is one of perpetual coming and going, of clashing hearts and farewells. This does not lessen your worth. Your cherished past degree in my kingdom, created intentionally to fulfill an interesting fate of strength, and continues strikingly down the way I enlightened sometime recently. You, the past, may pull at your soul, but you must not turn back. Presently, your genuine domestic is standing by in the midst of the stars, a put of brilliant light where related souls dwell in peace. I should direct your steps on the off chance that but if you inquire, you will address why I allow bad form and misfortune to befall good-hearted individuals. Why life's travel can be so tempting. Know that hardship and fear start not from me, but from mortal flaws within the blessing of free will. Yet my divine adore recovers all enduring for a better reason. See life as a classroom and challenges as openings to develop intelligence, flexibility, and sympathy. Steadily, the cloak should lift, and all will be made clear. Until that point, cling to faith. Pray frequently to resume your inner light when shadows undermine to surpass you. Indeed, the darkest night passes to first light, uncovering breathtaking magnificence. You're distant, more grounded than you know, my child. Believe in this continuously. I get it. You're feeling insufficient, getting my favors given past botches, frequenting your soul. It would be ideal if you discharge this overwhelming self-judgment. My give-up cleanses you of sins, recolor. Acknowledge this blessing of elegance, unreservedly given in with bliss. Sander not on what is missing, but on your characteristic wholeness in my locate blemishes and disappointments. Instruct more profound lowliness, developing the soil for recovery seeds to grow. You're impeccably cherished as you, my dear heart. Never disregard this truth. Presently is the time to honor your bona fide self and take after where your soul's wisdom leads. Many tribes, gifts, and callings are even interconnected. Embroidered artwork reflecting divine aim. Yours is but one luminous thread, however integral to the entire. Have the strength to shine your inner light without apology or delay. There's no have to be accommodate to outside desires, depleting your soul's vitality streams. Where attention goes shows through purposeful what you want to involvement in this world. Start by blessing those closest to you with cherishing words and activities. Indeed, little kindnesses can recuperate connections strained by long-lasting grievances and mistaken assumptions. Pride in inner self often obstructs the way to compromise. However, in case two souls snared in strife humble themselves sometime recently, the other piece may delicately rise. But control words of statement of regret, pardoning, and kindness can have in dissolving outrage and harm. I will offer assistance. Direct such trades on the off chance that you truly crave restoration. Gear heart your life's purposes to walk the path of divine cherish, clearing out impressions of elegance. Whereas possessing a mortal outline, you may continuously encounter to a few degree a sense of confinement and yearning for genuine having a place. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. I made you with characteristic duality, mortal yet eternal human. However, divine pressure exists by plan between inner self and spirit, flesh and soul. Over time, one's natural character gives way to illuminated understanding of life's more profound meaning. You will come to see all of creation, the light and the dull, the honest and the unrighteous alike, shares a common divine source. You realize each cognizant being contains a seed of the sacred spark within, though regularly covered, forgotten, and inert. And you will recognize your claimed sacredness not as something to construct or gain, but recognize as of now. Display, keep in mind as it were, cherish real anything, not of cherish blurs to nothingness when seen from heaven's shore. Cling not to passing shadows, riches, approval, or common connections. Instead, support the eternal, igniting fire inside. There lies fulfillment past your most profound imaginings. The domain of fabric sign is limited and transitory. All turns in the long run to fiery debris and Stetson time's pot. However, the vitality animating existence endures until the end of time and cannot be crushed. You are a vessel through which this divine force streams, dear child. Let my love flow through you. Share this message with someone who is seeking comfort and a reminder of my grace. In each minute, your reason is to channel cherishing thoughtfulness and anything ordinary or uncommon errands each day. Presence there will continuously be those who wish to quench the light in darker souls who have not, however, stirred. Hold sympathy for the misplayed ones, whose words and deeds breed more distress, and not to look for to hurt or compel your brilliant soul in word or day. If you favor and discharge them to my care, none can decrease your inalienable worth. Without your assent, my child, you, a radiant being of light, boldness, and ethical conviction, never question this unceasing truth. Through immovable commitment and surrendering self-will to divine fine will, your predetermination might be satisfied. Past your most out-of-control imaginings, wondrous synchronicity shall unfurl to help you on your way. As strands of life's embroidered artwork weave together, have persistence. Believe in my unbounded intelligence and a pure appreciation for lessons learned amid troublesome times. Difficulty bears the seeds of arousing and otherworldly extension. Your family bonds might mend and reinforce through open, genuine communication from the heart coupled with common understanding. Pride frequently avoids such straightforward sharing. However, lowliness and defenselessness develop prolific soil for connections to extend. Really talk doubtlessly, but with thoughtfulness. Your truth, tune in mindfully, and withhold judgment when others do the same. In this way, through continuous disclosure and accommodating contact rests, family ties can change from broken to unbreakable. But alter streams one little step at a time. Fear nothing in seeking after your supernaturally appointed predetermination, my child. The universe disentangles precisely because it ought to. Have confidence in this indeed. When occasions appear against you, any entryways presently closing, essentially show your soul does outgrow certain paths and is ready for nobler ones to open. Nothing can block the light's development. No natural control can limit love's spread. Cling not to outworn shapes, convictions, or connections that now not feed your development. The ancient must sometimes break up or change for the unused to rise in splendor. Be an instrument through which this sacred speculative chemistry flows freely. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks. From $50 to $100. My radiant eye should direct your move to more noteworthy wholeness. You're the channel through which divine door and shrewdness may sparkle into the haziness that numbness breathes. Let my words resonate in your soul. I am the open entryway, whom none can close. The light within the shadows, the voice for the quiet from domains past time and space. I come to touch each soul with recovering elegance. Go presently in peace, my cherished, and keep in mind continuously. Simply or unceasingly secure in my grasp, I might never spurn you. We might never be isolated, for I dwell inside you, closer than breath and closer than pulse. Whenever you wish consolation or guidance, withdraw inside through supplication or stillness, and I am there. On life's journey, there will be trials and shock, bad form and pointlessness. Mortal presence requests a cost. However, moreover, yield celebration than beauty. On the off chance that you say mindful notwithstanding of what unfurls, stand calmly established within the eye of the storm. For I am that relentless center that ridiculous moving circumstances cannot aggravate. I am your divine source, interminable asylum and extreme domestic. We are one awareness expressed in interminable shape. Know this over all else and be free. My peace stands with you presently and continuously in this life and the another. May your soul stir to keep in mind who you genuinely are, a radiant strand within the extraordinary embroidered artwork I have woven. Go in my light, cherished child, and know that you're until the end of time adored. My cherished child, know this. Under my voice, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the one who shaped and knows you way better than you know yourself. Since sometime recently, time started, I appointed you for favoring and reason the storms may seethe around. You take heart, you're secure in my hands. I see your battles and have not abandoned you. Supplicate to me ceaselessly, settling your eyes not on the whirlwind but on my guarantees. Your faith and belief don't go unnoticed in heaven's courts. In due time, you will see my might shown as I turn around each curse. Expect divine inversions. Plan for gifts to saturate each sphere as I disperse the powers of haziness. Increase your household interventions. Protect and keep them as the apple of my eye. Set aside a day-by-day hour to look for my confrontation together. In spite of the fact that trials will come, my compassions fail not. I will never take off you. Be careful where the back stubble takes my gifts and lead you to repel the cherishing God who recovered you day by day. Remind your cherished ones of their beginning in me. As you provide yourself to supplication, I will protect you. No torment will taint your staying ailment, and need will escape at my title. Celestial sentinels dig in around you. No sorceries will touch you. I made each one in your family with fastidious care. All have a divine task. None can be grabbed from my hand. Did I not guarantee to be your everyday support of assurance? As I open the windows of paradise, I inquire, as it were, for your persevering dependability and cherish in return. My living word stands until the end of time as a confirmation to my contract guarantees. On the off chance that you accept, exceptional marvels will affirm my word. Look for me with a mustard seed of confidence, and I will move paradise and soil to maintain my vow. I am alarming you to plan for otherworldly ponderings, for I have not seen nor heard what I will do in homes that welcome me. The outlandish bows to humility and appreciation. I don't falter. My commitment to you is unbreakable. I have invested you with my soul and endowments that I will ceaselessly renew. Your welfare is my most prominent charm. I see with delight on your thought processes and demeanors. It delights my heart once you meditate for those endowed to your care. In my nearness, you discover all adequacy. Draw close to me for confidence, control, intelligence, and persistence. Drink profoundly from the well of my cherish and acknowledgement. A long-awaited marvel indeed presently races toward its birthing hour. Let trust and delight saturate you, for this God-ordained turnaround might doubtlessly come to pass. Keep in mind my deliverances in previous times will not. For you presently I have not designated you to wrath, but to get salvation. You're an overcomer wherever you go. Streams within the forsake will open. Sometime recently, you go and report my kingdom in all the soil. Darkness evaporates at the brightness of my coming. No weapon shaped against you will eventually succeed. My blood talks superior things than the blood of Abel. You've got my name as a solid tower. The noble run into it and are secure. I am raising your understanding concerning the might of my soul. When I reach out to touch you, it isn't simply for sentiments, but to light heavenly fire for triumph. My touch gives disciplines to stand indeed. In the midst of resistance, you may clear the field of enemies by my soul, invalidating their devices. No circumstance will threaten you, since more noteworthy is he who is in you. Your tirelessness astounds indeed heaven's realms, but never disregard the source of your valor. It is my life in you where there was once distress. Presently there's bliss unspeakable. For need, of course, presently clarity and divine technique. Revival control has raised you from lack of definition into a pneumatic ponder. Indeed, ancient associates wonder at the supernatural polish. This is often a total work, ensuring that the last mentioned will surpass the previous. All over you walk favor encompasses you like a shield. Signs of my soul will continuously outpace human drudge. Terminate your endeavoring and know me as God. In spite of the fact that well-intentioned uneasiness benefits nothing, exhaust leads me, entering sheep astray, leaving them unfulfilled. But my burden brings genuine efficiency and rest. Presently is the time to yield desires ended up still in my nearness and heed my orders. I see each detail of your plight, the heaviness, opposition, confidence challenges, and I will not permit you to be weighed down inconclusively. Allow me to talk peace and mending to body, intellect, and soul. It is no insignificant representation when my word says, as dig and around the equitable. Have I not proved myself an awfully show? Offer assistance in past troubles. Why ought to this emergency obscure my control and adore? Call upon me. I welcome you to endow your cares and draw support from my wellspring of delight. Let me revive your soul and restore blurred dreams. I understand the necessity of self-reliance. You have got developed extraordinary inside saves. But to concede your confinements, bring your bundled burdens to my feet in my redemption. You will rediscover radical opportunity. There's no shame in grasping my bolster. Was there not a time you looked for me enthusiastically? I keep in mind the enthusiasm and excitement of our early fellowship. Perpetual business has gradually desensitized your otherworldly faculties. I am desirous for us to recapture that fervency. Stop from efficiency. Make space for closeness with me. My living word will reestablish and adjust your will and fatigued heart. You absolutely must spend this committed time with me. Presently, in the event that outstanding matters have harmed our association, fear not. I stand prepared as Savior to accommodate. Will you take my hand as I guide you into freeing truth? My delicate grasp is standing by there. Discover delight and peace eternal. I know that diversion or unresponsiveness has caused a few brethren to be oblivious to your situation, but numerous mediated, maintaining you in day-by-day supplication. My beloved, come closer and grow in my love. Tap join to receive my teachings and experience deeper fellowship together. Let us walk this path of faith filled with grace and truth. They cherish you profoundly, but discover trouble communicating it sent your separation. You were made for community. Let thanksgiving stream unreservedly for each arrangement, huge or little. Develop a powerful positive thinking grounded in my goodness. This pose of command is your quality. Let my soul intensify your grin into pharmaceutical that mends connections and air. As you select to walk and cherish offended ones, they will see our life in you and come domestic predetermination association. Anticipate as you steadfastly honor those as of now in your way. I have purified you as my heavenly home. The divine trait is changeless. My exemplary nature for your sin beauty has set up you safely and favoring as I unfurl your future. Solid reason will fuel you with vitality and inspiration surpassing your most noteworthy dreams. My outlines contain complicated, the appointed experiences to encourage development. My kingdom, but to begin with, comes preeminence inside your family and internal circle for their welfare. I have set you separated. The tall call upon you is to adore and feed those closest to you undoubtedly. Your circle of extraordinary impact will quickly extend from this epicenter to touch hordes overseas and lands. But never disregard charity starts where you're planted. When misfortune yells, recognize it as the foreigner to advancement. Incline entirely on my quality. Together, we are going to scale summits inconspicuous by human eyes. I am closer than breath. Our exchange feeds my soul. Trust your dreams to me. Wherever you lead, I will take what you allow. I will favor as a cherishing father. I enchant to pour upon you bountiful rain, all of endowments arranged sometime recently. Time I favor you since I choose to favor you. You have all contract rights to ship by elegance alone. You've got to the tree of life and to all heaven's assets, my sweetheart. You have got no need, as it were, plenitude. Presently, as I crown the year with goodness without a doubt, indeed natural storage facilities will flood. But know that my best arrangement is intimacy, the delight of knowing me as I know you. All else must emanate from this heavenly trade. In that lies the key to each held dream. Satisfied, I call you into deeper waters to get it. My envy over you, this compelling adorer that takes off me fretful for our time together. There's no human cherish to compare, no natural energy that rivals what burns in me. For you, appallingly few get a handle on this reality of my heart. so they repel our tryst to chasten. Successful shadows, how this grieves my soul. For each child carries their words and deeds. Sometime recently, my looking eyes let keenness direct you. I remunerate those who seek after our sentiment with candor of discourse that builds others up, but lip service repulses me. Those who declare adore with lips that point. Savage with terms, I will judge a spoiled heart sullies its proprietor. Goodness is it where springs from a well fed by my nearness. Permit me to develop virtue and passion for benefit inside you. Holiness is the soil where seeds of predetermination develop tall. I have owed you with specialists to repress dangers and triumph over fortifications. Confederated devils cannot obstruct you. The fight is settled conclusively in your favor. Use the weapons of fighting skillfully in certain triumph, but never disregard the fight as a place to me. I pick up wonderfulness in showing my quality on your sake. I'll overcome, since I have overcome. I burst the path sometime recently. It is wrapped up, my sweetheart. The striving ceases when you enter my completed work. By confidence as you stand in me, I prune and filter until my character emanates from your life without obstacle. I delicately cleanse past laments and sins, trading your history for a future built by my hands. My pulse of pardoning makes all things unused. I will culminate everything that concerns you. No more night, but delight comes within the morning. A modern day breaks. View, I sanctify you to bear enduring natural product. Out of your deepest being will stream unending streams of living water to revive multitudes. Those closest to you may be the first to see and take note. Indeed, recognizable adored ones and companions will stand in wonderment at the obvious workings of inconspicuous control. For my heavenly soul has rested upon you, changing indeed the unremarkable, until my wonderful list dribbles in your wake. But it remains your everyday teach to tend this sacred fire, to nourish intimacy with me through time alone. In my word and supplication within the mystery, put dreams are unveiled and dreams conferred. What I reveal to you in seasons of secret speaking is for cautious stewardship, not casual divulgence. Treat disclosure as a brilliant veil, pour it forward reasonably upon frantic souls. Utilize acumen to recognize vessels commendable of such dear fragrance. Don't botch looking for confidence nor presume profundity within the crowd. Seeking after signs, numerous will press upon you with egotistical cravings. But genuine brethren and starvation for my bread alone. Administration is uncovered in servanthood, not posing. I burden of specialist rest simple on the neck of lowliness. In case I lift you, stay modest in work. Regard others higher than yourself. Luxurious honor where it may lift dejected eyes. Your tongue uses inventive capacity to lighten or crush unshackled, that only to articulate favors denied. Drive discourse it, to lead absent the exceptionally gifts I proposed. Getting to be a whispering of life-giving support. Maintain those called nearby. You cheer when streams in their desert spout forward as press-ons press together. You sparkle sevenfold in times of misconception. Retain the fence without striking back. Offer your case to paradise and observe me compose each off base. I allow bad form to demonstrate and develop you. The natural product of long enduring, a sweet persistent continuance wins the crown of life saved for overcomers. Before long, my eminence will sparkle upon you in vindication sometime recently fault finders. But until at that point, return curses with intervention severe. Waters feed no soul, as it were. The tree of life bears mending. Clears out. Broadcast liberty, and send forward my recuperating word. Set captives free from jails of torment and need. Be established, locate to blinded souls faltering in disarray and fear. The unstable ways take up my burn of truth. It'll blast trails through obscurity as you pronounce and illustrate my kingdom. Utilize words to construct and favor not. Player and annihilate. Show my works of control and benefit, loneliness and love. My beloved, you have strolled through the valley of adversity and collected peace. For this, I celebrate our pledge ensures favors with up to stress, added days of paradise on soil. Without the sunset of trials, the cycle ceases. This minute by my blood and your testimony. Blessed messengers, carry you indeed presently into wide, wonderful places. Arrive streaming without a doubt with drain and nectar. No incline a long time will return. Though need stalks, you know premonition is standing by your seed. If my message has touched you deeply, give it a sign with a simple like, and let it be a reflection of the love we share. Remember this, your story is far from over. I am the author of every beautiful chapter still to come, and the trials you face today are shaping you for the blessings I have prepared. As you walk forward in faith, trust that I am with you, guiding each step and crafting a future more extraordinary than you can imagine. But this is not goodbye. This is only the beginning. If this message touched your heart, let it be the start of something greater in your life. Subscribe to this channel so we can continue this journey together, uncovering the wisdom, hope, and strength you need to move forward. Don't stop here. There are more messages waiting for you, filled with guidance, encouragement, and divine truth. Leave a comment below with the word trust and share how this spoke to you. Let's turn your challenges into testimonies and setbacks into victories. Come back often. There's so much more I want to share with you. Until we meet again, remember, you are deeply loved and the best is yet to come. Stay encouraged, stay connected, and I'll see you soon.